Hello and welcome to Poems for Good Friday. And this is an important day within the Christian tradition. Reminds me of last year when I myself and a very dear colleague and friend led a pilgrimage to the Holy Land, and we did the 14 stations of the cross through the streets of Jerusalem. And what struck me was this was a very, very painful journey to go through those narrow streets carrying a heavy cross, and it would have been teeming with people going about their business, buying and selling, running up and down, children, elderly, businessmen and women, all sorts going on. And yet he had to maneuver himself through all of this to reach his final destination with death. So for today I've selected two poems, both by John O'Donoghue, to be appropriate for today. And the first is called The Carrying of the Cross. A kiss on the back of the neck tingles. Almost sound a breath of music and bone. It is here they laid the heavy crossbeam, each step a thud inward like sick thunder. It invades his head. All silence leaves him. Stooped forward, he watches his innocent feet. Search each step for sure ground to take the weight. He falls face first on the broken pavement. Those he knows to see will not meet his eyes. They fear his gaze might unleash misfortune. Sweat down his back opens a line of wounds. A white towel absorbs a mirage of his face. Windows open in the crowd. His heart rends at the weeping of his mother and friends. I think it's a very, very powerful image that John has written for us. And this is the second one. It's called The Crucifixion. When at last it comes in silence, with no thought for the one to whom it comes, or how a heart grieves itself and loved ones with that last glimpse from its fading presence. Yet it is intimate, the act of death, to be so chosen, exposed and taken, nowhere untouched, but death wants you broken. The soldiers must wait ages for your last breath. With all the bright words, you are found out too, in agony and in terror, in vaulted air. Your mind bleached white by a wind from nowhere, that has waited for years for one strike at you. A slanted rain cuts across the black sky. It turns stones crimson where the cross is laid. Another beautiful, incredibly powerful image that John has created. These are difficult days for us all, and on this day we remember the suffering of Christ, which then puts us in touch with the suffering of a lot of people dealing with the virus, dealing with people dying and people mourning people who have died. And it puts us in touch with our own suffering. So it is a time to reflect. So I wish you well. God bless. and take care.